As you can see, I've just had a trim. Just need to trim this beard. But today, I'm gonna do a food challenge. And I actually don't think no one's done it. So if it goes viral, it's a good one.
Let's go!
What up guys, and welcome to my channel, John Shepherd Fitness. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Obviously my last few videos was a bit miserable. I thought I'd go back to normal and actually do something a bit fun. It's my birthday on Saturday, so I thought I'd do a food challenge, and I'm going to be doing an alphabet challenge. I've never ever seen this before. I'm going to be doing an alphabet food challenge. Yes, I'm going to be going through all the alphabet and picking something that begins with that letter. So going from A to Z, or to Z if you're American. Obviously the challenge will be finished when I hit Z. So just going to go back home now and get a shave. It is Friday, and that means one thing. Yes, Lion King is out. I've been waiting for this film all year because it is my favourite Disney film. I'm taking my little boy, so we're going to get on the bus. I think I'll have to start my food challenge with something beginning with A. What am I going to have beginning with A? You'll find out. Now I'm going to go and get some popcorn for B. Was Lion King good?
Yeah.
Just came out of Lion King. You need to go and see it. It is wicked. It is just as good as the first one by far, and the graphics, wow. You think it's like real life. Anyway, go and check it out. Look at your hair. Look at your hair. Now I've got a banana for B and a donut for D. For M, I have got a McDonald's, and I've gone hardcore with a Happy Meal, yes. Because I wanted a Snoopy dog. My little boy, say hello.
Snoopy dog.
Yeah. So M is McDonald's. That filled a tiny gap in my belly, but that's now another letter down, so we're gonna go on to the next letter. Well, I've just got home and I thought, as you know what I'm doing, it's not going from A to Z, it's just what I can think and I see and I'm getting. So I see the whole little chart around the screen where the actual letters are disappearing, so I'm going to be left with some letters, and I know one already, which is going to be Z, and I cannot think of anything. Obviously I'm not just doing food, I'm doing food places as well, because it's a lot easier and it's quicker. Like I did McDonald's for M, but I'm going to be covering lots. Like I had the donut, which basically I could class as a cake as well, so I could have got two letters out of the way straight away, but I'm now getting rid of G, and that's a grape, so, and that's another one down. Next I'm hitting two things with one stone, and I'm having steak, so that's an S, and eggs, which is an E, together as a meal. As you can see, I'm having steak and eggs with a bit of tomato sauce. Not going to eat this last bit of steak because my jaw is literally killing from chewing it. I cooked it earlier on in the day and I had it cold just then, and of course it's got a bit more tough, and I ate that the first piece except for the gristle part, and it was hard work. So my dogs are going to have a treat and they're going to share that bit of meat for themselves, but that's 2 more down, still at 1, so it's all the same anyway. So on to the next one. Well, I've just thought I'd just have a quick look in the actual freezer because I fancy a bit of a treat, and look what came up. A push-up, or as you would call it, an ice lolly. So I is out of the whole box now, and now I can enjoy something as a little treat, because I was one of the things I was thinking I couldn't find, and then it just popped in my head. Of course, ice cream, when you want to know what you're trying to find, it never comes in, but when you see it in front of you, it just goes bang, and then you think of loads of other ones. So I is now off the box, and I will be going on to the next one when I can be bothered to find something to eat. Now it is the next day, and I never said this challenge was a one-day thing. It is now the 20th of July, and that's a big day. Oops, sorry, that's a big day. Yes, it's my birthday, not the first man on the moon. And I'm carrying on with the food challenge, the alphabet food challenge. And I saw this in the fridge, and it's a good one. It's quiche. So Q for quiche. That's another one straight off this morning. I'm now dropping off my little boy to his mom's because I'm going out later this evening to celebrate my birthday. So I want to try and wrap this up before I go out, because I'm not going to be eating no food at night time, am I? Unless I'm going to start doing the alphabet with drinks, which would be quite drastic. Anyway, gonna eat this, and I'll see you in a bit when I've dropped off my son. Well, the little boy is now been dropped off. Hate doing it. I absolutely hate dropping him off. I hate leaving him. You know, unless it's with my mum and dad. But I'm just going to go now, catch the bus. But I'm going to go to the shop first, because obviously some of the alphabet, some of the letters are going to be some tricky things to get in, like food, and also even trying to eat it somewhere. Name that or something like that. I did a bit of research yesterday, obviously on some of the trickier letters like X, Z, Y, and they're the 3 main ones that was struggling until I actually went on the internet. I wouldn't have got X, which is called Exulia or something like that. It's African for watermelon, so that counts as 1, and that's X. Hopefully they've got some in the shop. Y is one of my lad's favourite drinks, a Yazoo. So I'm going to get a Yazoo, that's Y. And for Z, this is going to be, I knew it was something, but it's obviously called it in America, and it's a zucchini, which is a courgette in England. am I gonna have to buy a courgette and just eat it raw? Because I'm not spending loads of money on a meal with courgettes in it just to say I've had a courgette. Obviously there's stuff like moussaka, which is courgette based, or a vegetable lasagna, but I'm not training around all day on my birthday for a courgette meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what they got in this local shop and get as many things that I can fill the alphabet in for my food challenge and eat most of them on the bus, so I don't have to walk around town trying to find out more, because I obviously want to get a new shirt for tonight, and I'm also going to be doing a gym session before I go out as well. Anyway, let's get in the shop and see what I can get. Well, I am now in a bus station. I've just missed my bus, but the next one should be here in a couple of minutes. But I've made some gains on the progress of the actual food challenge. I got my Yazoo, so that's Y covered. Jelly Tots, J covered. Chewits, Extreme. Oh, there's an Extreme, there's an X in it. It counts, it counts. W for Wham is covered, and F is covered with the fudge. So I'm going to eat all these on the bus when it comes. Right, I have now got 2 more of my letters, and it's good old McDonald's to the rescue again. A hamburger for H and a cheeseburger for C. Genius. And they're easy and quick and small. I've also just been to Aldi and I've just got the rest of the letters, and some of them are going to be vile to eat. Well, when I was talking about less, I've done this one. I've done this one. The Z. No, I didn't, did I? I thought it was Z, and it was the X, wasn't it? So I still got the zucchini. Yes, raw zucchini, live eating. Blech. Right then, I have now got in my room for my night out, and I've got the rest of my actual food. I think it's everything. I'm not going to check because I can't be bothered now. I've got to the stage where I've had enough, and these things are going to put me off. Some of them are nice, obviously most of them are nice, and they're right in front of me, and I'm looking at the 2 I don't like because I know they're horrible. But I'm going to go through the ones that I've checked. I think I've checked right, and I'm missing out certain things. I'm not going to eat everything, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bite the stuff. I'm not going to waste food, so I'm going to have it probably when I'm drunk later and need the munchies. So what I'm going to do is, the first one is, I think I didn't do an L. So what I got is a Lion bar, right? So, oh, didn't know it's white chocolate. Mmm. So, trust me, I will eat this because I do like it. Right. I've got a grenade bar, that's not in any of them, but I've got that for protein after I've just done a few videos which are going to be coming out next week, and trust me, the lighting is sick in this hotel, and I look good. I looked good. So I've done a few workout things for you next week. But I was struggling for you, and I didn't know what I could get for you. I looked on the internet, nothing really. So I've sort of like thought out the box, and I've got coins. You're probably thinking, well, that's C, and it's chocolate. C. But these are unicorn coins. So that's a U, and that means it's allowed because it begins with a U. It's a pretty unicorn coin. And I'm going to save them for my son. He'll love them, being nice and pink. He'll probably chuck them in a bin and say, I'm not a kid. So, yeah. Hey, you know what? They don't make chocolate like they used to. Tastes like bum. Right then. Oh. Oasis. Right. I thought O was pretty easy. I was going to just get an orange and eat it. But you know what? I thought I'd get a drink because I'm thirsty. And this is £1. So O is for Oasis. So I've got that. Right, then I thought, I think I haven't got R. So what can I get for R? And I was thinking, well, there's a radish. And I'm not going to buy a box of radishes just to eat one. And I just really couldn't think of something. And I was getting sick of going on my phone, wasting my battery to find out what food is, you know. So when I was in Aldi, I saw this. It still counts. It's a racer. So that's R. You know, you can think out the box in this challenge, you know. So if anybody actually wants to do this challenge, it's basically anything named or anything beginning with the letter. So even if it's the name of the fruit or the food, it can be a drink, you know. You could do an alcoholic version of this. It'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You know, you wouldn't last the whole alphabet, I guarantee that. But this is a racer, which I think it's like a Snickers. Yeah. Aldi chocolate is minging. It is horrible. You know what? I like my sweet stuff. Like I said, on my bulking stuff, I like to have cheat meals. It's the easier way to get the calories. But I like the decent stuff. I've always liked the decent chocolate. It always makes me feel better. It's always tastes nicer. When you buy cheap stuff, you're paying for quality, and you can tell. I mean, they're horrible. I mean, that's chocolate. Right then. Having a bit more O. Right, now I was thinking about, I don't know if I did S, but I can't remember now, because obviously I haven't edited this video, so if I've missed out S, well, I can use this as S, but I'm not using it as S, and it is these, which are nuts for N. So, good enough, innit? And they're salted, so if I've missed out this, they're salted nuts. So, 2 things for the price of 1. And these are cashew nuts, which the salted ones are not that good for you. I mean, if you're having a handful, they're great. But nuts, if you're going to think about other sources of protein, nuts are really good. I mean, for 100 grams of these, you're looking at 20 grams of protein. And the pack, oh, that's basically the pack of this. Basically, you got to eat a whole pack of these to get 20 grams, which is quite a lot. But, no, alright. If I was going to choose any nuts to eat, which are like not bad for you and you know, just natural, I'd go for pistachio nuts because they're sweet and they're nice. Right then, I'm saving the worst ones for last. My next one was, I think I didn't get C. I really don't think, I can't remember C. So what I got is Pringles. They're crisps. So you can't say anything about this one, and these are so, and they're just, oh, I love Pringles. Pringles are so nice. Once you pop, you cannot stop. Right then, the next one, I'm not going to eat this, but I will eat this because I need some food, proper food, before I go out. And I've just realised by reading the packet, I've already just done it with that one. Because it was a C, I was thinking, it's quite, what can I get for C? There's quite a lot of stuff I can get for C. But I was going to get a block of cheese and just eat cheese. So I thought, no, I'm just not going to waste money on a big block of cheese. And I was going to buy some Baby Bells, but then there was a whole pack of them. And of course, there's no fridge here. And I didn't want to waste them because Baby Bells are quite nice. So I got one of these, like a pot noodle thing, pasta noodle thing. So, and it's got cheese and broccoli. So I basically hit P, a C and a B all in one go. That's how clever I am. So that's that one done. I will eat that later. I'm not eating it now because just to prove a point, I will eat it later. Right, the last nice one before I go on to the two horrible ones. And it's a K. I don't think I did K. I can't remember doing K, but I feel guilty eating this because I know my lad would want this, and it's K for Kinder Egg. I really do not want to open it because obviously I'll be picking up my lad tomorrow, and he had one a couple of days ago because it's got obviously Pets Alive on it, Life of Pets I mean on it, and I don't want to eat it because I feel guilty by just wasting money on something like this when he will enjoy it. But I actually don't care because when he bought it, he didn't even eat the chocolate. He didn't eat the chocolate. He just broke it up into little pieces and then put it in the plastic egg thing, and that was it. He didn't eat it. The chocolate in Kinder is so nice. The toy's the rubbish part now. So, oh my God, it's so nice. You know what I mean? But let's see what toy we have got. Who have we got? Oh, we've got him. We've got that, the fluffy dog. That fluffy dog. Yeah. Don't like him. Never did like him. I like the bunny. So that one is K for Kinder. Right. Can any of you guess what ones I'm missing yet? I went around the net and I couldn't find much other than zucchini for Z. The only other thing I could think of was having a Zizzi's, which is a restaurant, but the one near me is closed down and I'm not finding one around here. So what I got, I was trying to find something with a meal. I couldn't find one. Then I was thinking, well, what's the point of getting a meal because I have to warm it up to make it taste nice, you know, and you don't get microwaves around here. So I bought this. Yeah, it's a Mediterranean style vegetables, which I love. Courgettes are lovely. By far lovely things. But it looks like a cucumber, but does not taste like a cucumber. And I can see them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat one raw. There we go. There's a courgette. That's not actually too bad, actually. I was actually dreading it. I was dreading it because I thought, I actually tried to find a courgette and I was just going to eat it in front of you. Which I thought it'd make a wicked thumbnail. I couldn't find one. Aldi don't do courgettes, which is weird. So, I got that. And then, I'm sure I haven't done tea. So I thought, well, where is it? I thought, I'll pop out the tomato in it. And there we go. I've done them all, haven't I? No, I haven't. I've got one more. And I used to drink this stuff because it's good for you. They say it's good for you. It's good for your skin and detoxes the bad stuff out of your system. And it's cider vinegar or apple vinegar. And yeah, I've got that for V. So vinegar for V. I was going to just get some vinegar, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in the shop. So I saw cider vinegar. Shame it's not just cider, but it's quite cheap anyway, so I got it. And I'm going to drink some. So, bottoms up. Oh my God, it stinks. Why has it got one of them like pub things on so you can't down it? Anyway, good luck. Whoa. Oh God. Oh. 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 That. You know what? That's like having a shot of like Sambuca, and you know, it just burns your whole throat and chest there. Yeah. Anyway, I have completed the task of my alphabet food challenge. Right. So if any of you want to try this, obviously I didn't really plan it that well. I planned it in my head, but I didn't plan it in my head that good. I should have gone through the alphabet. Obviously, I did say I was going to put something around and jotting all the alphabet down, but it's too much work. And you know what? I'm no technical internet geek who knows how to do stuff like that, you know. So I've done it. And if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up. You know, share it about, you know, some of the things I've done. It's quite interesting. Obviously, people who are better on camera and they can make really good ones of these. And I you know, if I started off something that's quite unique, because I don't think I've seen it anywhere, it'd be good to see others doing it, you know, and probably gonna do more wackier things, aren't they? Because really, I didn't do much stuff that is like daring. I mean, you could have done like stuff like sushi and stuff like squid, or I don't know, P for poo. You know, if it was like Jackass, they would have done all the disgusting things. Anyway, I'm now gonna start enjoying myself because it is my birthday, and yeah, I'm 38 today. but I've got a body of a Greek god. No, I haven't. Anyway, I will see you next time. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you again.